Hello, today let's talk about a really interesting gadget, iFi Neo Stream. I really thankful to our local distributor for the opportunity to review it. And if you're following that personal audio trend, you're familiar with iFi, you know that they created great lineup of products, and it divided into basically three levels, tiers or types. So the top one is Pro. I haven't tested anything from the Pro series, but feedback is good about them. Then they have affordable series. Then I reviewed some digital to converters, amplifiers and stuff from that tier. And they have Neo, like medium level with interesting designs and advanced functionality, but at higher price. So Neo Stream, as name suggests, is a streamer. It's digital to converter, but with lot of additional streaming features. It's really advanced device. Price is $1,300 or euros or pounds, if I remember right. So it's similar figure in different currencies, but I can be a bit wrong here. And for the set of features, for the set of accessories and overall stylish design, price is really good because competitors usually on this market costs more. So let's have a closer look. Outer package is traditional for the iFi. It's white cardboard, looks really good. It's a bit heavy, but let's remove this outer sleeve. I need to be careful because I'll have to return that back after reviewing. And internal box, of course, inspired by Apple, pure white. So on top you'll get the streamer itself. With the necessary foam padding to protect it. And underneath you'll get a really lot of accessories. So you'll get this quick start guide, pretty solid power supply unit. iFi sold them separately. Also for other gadgets, then really interesting addition that I'll cover a bit later, and a big box of everything else. So in this box happy buyer will get you can see ton of stuff. So European plug for European region, but for other regions of course you will get different type of plugs that will suit your outlets. Then power supply unit to give power to this device, Wi-Fi antenna, short Ethernet cable, short USB Type-C cable to power this thing, some setup guide, short optical Ethernet cable also goes for this thing, pair of RCAs, some stickers, glueable feet that you can attach if you don't want to put it vertically, and the stand if you want to if you actually want to put it vertically. Nice feature. I will unpack it later and will show how it works in the next part of the video. Meanwhile, let me tell you what is it. So by iFi words, it's a purifier of Ethernet, roughly speaking. So you connect here your Ethernet, connect here power supply, and then you connect optical connector to this adapter and to the streamer itself, and it will refine, clean Ethernet signal and will make it better. But actually I know how Ethernet works, and I don't think that this thing will give a big changes. I tried it, and for my network I didn't got any changes, but you can try it yourself. There are a lot of feedback that this thing change everything night and day, but not in my case at least. In terms of design, it's nothing but great. It's small, compact, made of metal, feels and looks really stylish. It has same design as other devices from Neo series, and you can put it horizontally on the table, or it can be used with the stand in the vertical position. Actually, you can see it's nice small touch. They put it small crosses where you have to glue the feet to get them properly aligned on the bottom. So you can use it this way, looks pretty great, especially with other devices. Or you can build a horizontal stack if you use some other devices. For example, here you can definitely use Neo can, because it's not an amplifier. So on the front panel you'll get a pretty good TFT screen panel. I won't remove this protective film because I have to return it then. Then volume control and also universal encoder to use in menus and so on. Of course it's clickable, and they have interesting circular texture here. It looks really fancy and it's unusual in touch. So one button to select options or exit in the menu, and on-off button. Also here you'll get USB Type-C, for example, if you want to connect here something external. And on the back panel it's unbelievable to see how many things they managed to put. So here is the power connector, then different network connectors, so regular RG45, M12, optical, and actually that's it, the three of them. And this USB Type-C for updating system, and also reset button. Also you can see two USB Type A connectors and one for external audio with power supply, I2S interface, then audio outputs 4.4mm balanced and regular 3.5mm non-balanced. Actually you can plug your earphones in this Pentacon connector, but it won't be a really good experience because it doesn't create for that, and it will benefit from the external amplifier in a really noticeable way. Also coaxial and optical input, IS EBU, and of course connector for the Wi-Fi antenna. And so let's connect the cable with power here, and pressing the on button we can turn device on. There is a non-bright white LED, so as you can see it start booting up, shows company's logo, select current shows current settings, and there is a LED indicator here, vertical, it glows in red color, meaning that we didn't connect anything here. Volume is not available. Clicking and holding we can change different options, but first we need to connect it to the Ethernet or something like that. As you can see, design is pretty good here, of course. So let's talk quickly about connecting it to Wi-Fi, because for me Wi-Fi is more convenient. Maybe Ethernet is a bit more pure, especially if you need to stream something like, I don't know, huge DSDs or something like that, but I prefer using everything in Wi-Fi mode. So to activate Wi-Fi you need to press the menu button, then you can start rotating it, and here is Wi-Fi toggle on and off. You can select it and it will activate, here showing the IP address. And then on some of your device you need to install iFi streamer application. I'm using FIO M17 because it was the closest one in my shelf. And you need to connect to the Wi-Fi network named iFi streamer. And then you can launch the application, and here you can see sources, playback options, appearance. So in the sources you can update local media library, add network drive, and network audio adapter, Spotify Connect, Tidal Connect, UPnP render. You can turn them on and off, AirPlay, Run Ready, DLNA browser, so a lot of interesting things. Playback options like output device, analog or digital, MQA options, playback options for DSD, volume, and so on. Then appearance, you can change language, design, interface design, like 2 of them, but you can experiment and see what one you'd like more. Network is the network settings, so here you can select one of your Wi-Fi networks and connect it. System, run config wizard, simplifier or advanced settings mode. So let's activate full settings mode. System version, check for updates, and so on. Update automatically, but of course we need to connect it to the internet first. And shut down and visit iFi audio website. Basically all settings for remote control are present here, and also you can control playback too. When device is connected to network, you can actually add some sources, do some streaming and stuff. So on the first tab of the application you can see that sources that you used, you can select one of them fast. Also you can select some other source, so let's go back and back. So playlists, music library, artist, albums, media servers external if you want to add them, or my favorite option, web radios. I like web radio. And lot of different options here, but I've selected rock antenna, and it's just rock radio station with pretty good selection of tracks. You can see the cover for this radio station, and actually the proof that it's playing, same cover here. It shows track number, radio station, and the signal resolution, of course definitely far from being high res, but still it plays really well and effortless. I also tried using it as a UPnP renderer. I tried to connect it to my network storage, and these scenarios it also works pretty well. And you know, this time part about the sound would be super short, because in the digital mode, actually outputting everything to digital outs, and you can see that it has plenty of digital outs. So I2S, optical, coaxial, IS, EBU, that all are digital outs. In this case it's just basically transparent device. It gets what it gets from different sources and send to the digital tone-up converter or amplifier, and in this case it will really depend on the device you will be using. In audio mode and digital tone-up converter mode, it's clean, resolving with good level of technicality that suits this price tier, and with slight hint of added weight typical to iFi, but not too much. It's not that super weighty or bloated, overweighted sound typical for some affordable devices. So basically it's a good digital to analog converter and really good streamer. Probably you can achieve better results, maybe cheaper, maybe better in terms of sound, by using some other digital to analog converter, using in the role of streamer some single board computer or something like that. There are a lot of options, starting with Raspberry Pi and ending with a separate device built on some SBC computers popular nowadays. But iFi is just good, stylish, all-in-one solution that's convenient in work and setup, really universal in terms of features, having nice interface thanks to the screen, and also they've incorporated here all the technologies like USB purifier, coaxial reclocker, and all stuff like that. So if you want like no worry device, you will get it with iFi Neo Streamer. Thank you for listening, thank you for your attention, and of course have a nice day.